The Spanish Grand Prix this weekend came right on the heels of a crucial rule change. The FIA implemented a technical directive restricting how much the front wing can flex under load. And as soon as the directive was announced, Red Bull, along with their star driver Max Verstappen, believed it would halt McLaren's rise and potentially boost their own struggling campaign. But after the race, that prediction was blown apart. McLaren remained unfazed, securing a dominant 1-2 finish, while Verstappen now finds himself teetering on the brink of suspension. The Dutchman collided with Mercedes' George Russell, was penalized and handed demerit points, reigniting an old rivalry. So now the question is, are Red Bull's bold claims and unchecked ego hurting them this season? Our next report takes a deeper look.
We are 9 races into the 2025 Formula One season, and while the championship is still wide open, one thing is becoming clear. McLaren is in this fight till the very end. With Lando, Norris and Oscar Piastri leading the charge, the team is eyeing both the drivers and the constructors' titles and looking stronger than ever. But just before the Spanish Grand Prix, the FIA's latest technical directive was expected to change all of that. Many, especially within Red Bull, thought it would stall McLaren's surge. But what unfolded in Spain was exactly the opposite. After winning the Italian GP last month, Verstappen believed his season was turning a corner. Instead, he's dropped from a 4th place finish in Monaco to a 10th in Spain, even as McLaren's Oscar Piastri and Lando Norris finished 1-2 on the podium. In Spain, things went from bad to worse for Red Bull. Verstappen collided with rival George Russell in what many saw as a reckless and possibly intentional move.
It doesn't really make sense to deliberately crash into somebody and risk damaging your own car, risk a penalty. In the end, I'm not going to lose sleep over it because I ultimately benefited from those antics.
The outcome? Verstappen was handed a 10-second penalty and 3 penalty points on his super license, bringing the total to 11. One more and he faces an automatic race ban. With 2 more races before any points expire, Verstappen now has zero room for error. A single mistake could mean a serious blow to his championship hopes. But Verstappen does not seem too fazed by that.
I would bring some tissues next time. In life you shouldn't regret too many things. You only live once.
Clearly, caution isn't part of Verstappen's vocabulary, but maybe it should be, because you only live once. But in Formula One, you only get one shot at the title every season. And with McLaren already in control, Verstappen seems to be losing sight of the big picture. He escaped a ban last year over the infamous swearing row and still managed to win the title. But 2025 is proving to be very difficult to navigate and far more competitive. And right now Verstappen's actions are speaking louder than his results.
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
Stands at $36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
Geschäftsführenden Direktor,
Hindi,
$30 trillion kakaidyo.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Sekali radikali.
Japanese,
4 兆ドル以上も
Portuguese,
por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select a language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.